Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1955, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which country hosted the 1994 FIFA World Cup, the first time the tournament was held in North America? United States. Complete the title, Olive the Other Seibold, a children's Christmas book by Vivian Walsh and J. Otto Seibold. Reindeer. Which city is the title of the critically acclaimed film, known for its dark humor and unique storytelling set in the upper Midwest? Fargo. Which British rock band formed in the 1960s is famously known for their rendition of the traditional folk song House of the Rising Sun? The Animals. Which country is the only country represented in the NATO phonetic alphabet? India. Which martial art, famous for its high kicks and fast footwork, literally means the way of the foot and fist? Taekwondo. Which poem by John Masefield begins with the line, "I must go down to the sea again, to the lonely sea and the sky"? Sea Fever. Who is famously known for his midnight ride on the night of April 18th, 1775, warning the colonial militia that British troops were approaching Lexington? Paul Revere. What term is used to refer to Russian astronauts? Cosmonauts. Which British fashion designer, known for her commitment to sustainable fashion, is the daughter of a famous member of the Beatles? Stella McCartney. What was the nickname of the FBI Associate Director who provided information to journalists during the Watergate scandal? Deep Throat. Which U.S. state is often associated with the Confederate General Robert E. Lee and served as the site of many significant Civil War battles? Virginia. Which 1945 conference formalized the division of Germany into Allied occupation zones after World War II? Answer: the Potsdam Conference, Potsdam Agreement. In which country were Daewoo cars originally manufactured? South Korea. What year did Dennis Tito become the first paying space tourist when he paid to visit the International Space Station? 2001. Which character is known for his skill in potion making and his tumultuous relationship with Harry Potter? Severus Snape. Which prominent Democratic political consultant and commentator is married to Republican strategist Mary Madeline? James Carville. What is the standard unit of volume used in the oil production industry? Barrel, 42 U.S. gallons. Which Hawaiian volcano has been erupting frequently since the 1980s? Kilauea. What is a rotating column of air extending from the base of a cloud called when it touches the ground? Tornado. What is the most widely spoken language in Kosovo? Albanian. Which band recorded the hit Video Killed the Radio Star, a song about how television and music videos changed radio's dominance? The Buggles. Which scientist wrote in 1704 in a private letter that the world would not end before the year 2060? Isaac Newton. Which iconic geological formation in Wyoming, considered a sacred site by Native American tribes, was designated the first U.S. national monument? Devil's Tower. The Potato Eaters in 1885, The White Orchard in 1888, and Sheaves of Wheat in 1890 are all works by which famous artist? Vincent van Gogh. What is a Manx cat known for lacking? A tail. Which famous Swiss cheese, originating in the Fribourg region, is known for its nutty flavor and firm texture? Gruyere. Which author wrote the epic novels set in Asia, including Shogun and Taipan? James Clavell. What single-word term describes a one-chamber legislative system, the system used only by Nebraska among U.S. states? Unicameral. Mountain, touring, and BMX are all types of what kind of vehicle? Bicycle. Which character did Madonna play in her 1985 breakthrough film? Susan. A coherer, a hot wire barretter, and a cat's whisker were all types of what? Early radio detectors. What was the profession of Saint Joseph, the husband of the Virgin Mary? Carpenter. Which bird, once endangered by pesticides, is now known as the fastest animal on Earth? Peregrine falcon. Which songwriter co-wrote the song, Is This the Way to Amarillo with Howard Greenfield? Neil Sedaka. Which capital city is located on the island of Oahu and is the largest city in its state? Honolulu. Which city did Thomas Menino serve as mayor of for more than 20 years, making him that city's longest-serving mayor? Boston. A tangelo is a hybrid between a tangerine, mandarin, and which other citrus fruit? Name either parent. Tangerine, mandarin, or grapefruit, some tangelos are tangerine times pomelo. Which Shakespeare play features a strong-willed character named Katharina, who undergoes a significant transformation in her relationship with her husband? The Taming of the Shrew. In which musical do Mrs. Lovett's meat pies play a key role in a darkly comic tale of revenge and cannibalism? Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. What is a baby koala called? Joey. What is the ornamental variety of the common carp associated with Japanese culture and commonly kept in garden ponds? Koi. Which artery is the primary blood supply to the thigh? Femoral artery. Which mountain range, whose name means abode of snow in Sanskrit, contains many of the world's highest peaks? Himalayas. Which author wrote The French Lieutenant's Woman? John Fowles. Which Belarus-born artist is known for his vibrant use of color and dreamlike imagery, often reflecting his Jewish heritage and experiences in early 20th century Europe? Marc Chagall. Who was the American writer and lecturer who wrote How to Win Friends and Influence People? Dale Carnegie. In traditional printing, what was the name of the person who set the type for printing? Compositor. What body of water does the George Washington Bridge span? Hudson River. Which NASA spacecraft, launched in 1977 to explore the outer planets, are now traveling through interstellar space? Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.